Alright, what's going on everybody? Today I wanted to talk about a little bit of a warrior issue. I've already brought this to the attention of a CM, so it's kind of already out there, but I wanted to make sure everybody else is aware of, like, if your game is a little funky or whatever and things are not working as appropriately. So as you guys know, for warrior, Gravedigging and Polv and Tempest kind of got buffed, and I think Ankle Break too. So the animation was changed a little bit for Gravedigging. So at the end of the animation, it's supposed to slow down kind of like that. So that way there's a more forgiving window for the flow into slashing. So what happens is on the end of the animation, it'll slow down to where you can kind of flow into slashing like so. And sometimes it works, and then sometimes it doesn't work, where you'll get issues where Gravedigging slows down so bad to the point where it doesn't actually flow appropriately like it's doing right there. So for example, right, let's say you want to do like a Gravedigging combo where you kind of like do some really intricate stuff where you want to like just like see right there it slowed down really poorly and it didn't flow correctly. And I'll go ahead and put like a little example on the like just on some footage on the screen real quick so you guys can see the problem with this. And when it slows down that badly, what happens is your opponent can get up from the combo and they can very easily just wake up, grab you, or get out of your combo. And you know, I'm like the core balance master when it comes to like using balance and combos all the time. I do it 24/7, and this is like one of the main combos that I've been doing as of recently, where I'll like do the cancels from overwhelm into what do you call it, like balance and all that stuff, or balance into overwhelm and then balance cancel into Gravedigging, things like that. I'll do that all the time, and I always notice that it does this in like those specific combos where I'm like canceling with balance and whatnot. And I mean, like, even if you like just doing Gravedigging outright, sometimes it'll work appropriately, and then sometimes it'll lag really badly and your opponent won't even register properly. But like, I don't know, I don't really know what the issue is with this type of thing. Like, see right there, you can see I did the balance cancel into Gravedigging, and it just for whatever reason decided to lag really poorly. And then see right there, it went perfectly fine. But it's just a 50-50 chance. Like, sometimes it may work and sometimes it may not work, and it's super obnoxious and super annoying because some of the more intricate combos that involve Gravedigging, you just can't really do those combos because for whatever reason your opponent's just going to get up because the game lags so badly to the point that Gravedigging is not even usable. And there's so many players that, you know, they like formulate their combos around whatever you want to do with Gravedigging. And Gravedigging is such a huge part of like the damage kit for warrior, and even just using it in combos is a staple. And now it's so strange to the point that if you do it at all, you get these weird frame skips or drops or freeze frames, whatever. And it only happens whenever you're doing Gravedigging. Like, nothing else is causing issues like that. Like, Pulverize works fine, Tempest works fine, Ankle Break works fine. All those abilities are fine except for Gravedigging. I don't know why it's like this. And as I mentioned, this really just kind of only happens in certain combos where like you're doing intricate, like, you know, different cancels and everything. And this started happening whenever the rework happened, because prior to the animation slowdown change where they made Gravedigging have that little animation slowdown for the tighter window, or the more like open window for you to flow into slashing, once they changed that and they brought that into the mix, that's when the issue started to arise. And I feel like it was a little unnecessary because flowing into slashing was really not that big of a deal. It was actually pretty easy to flow into slashing before, and I don't think that anybody really needed the hand-holdy, you know, Gravedigging slashing like slowdown animation. I don't know any warrior that ever complained about like Gravedigging like not flowing well into slashing. I've never heard anybody say that was like a huge thing. And I mean, granted, a lot of times before, people would cancel it before the end of the animation anyway, so I guess maybe it makes sense. I don't know. Me personally, I never had any issues with it flowing into slashing. I mean, before, you could quite literally just hold the RT button and it'll randomly go into slashing like this. Like, I mean, it's slowed down there because the animation sucks, but yeah, you could literally just hold RT and it'll automatically go into slashing, like so. Like you can start at the moment you cast a grave digging, you can straight up just hold RT and then it'll automatically go into slashing. Like that's how easy it was, and it's how easy it still is. Just remove the animation slow. Like yeah, it's unnecessary. Nobody fucking needs this shit. It's ass, and it ruins a lot of the kit. At least for console. I don't know that any other PC warriors having these issues. I mean, I doubt it, because PC actually the game's functional, but for console, whenever you want to do intricate warrior combos and whatnot, it really feels bad whenever it doesn't work. And if your opponent gets up out of a combo that you've optimized and that you've tried to master, and then it just doesn't work, it's like, damn, that kind of sucks, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all it. I just wanted to bring that to the attention to everybody, see if anybody else is having a similar issue, because this feels really bad whenever you're doing all these intricate combos and it just doesn't work. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.